G on this bitch, yeah, you know what it is.
You know what it is.
You know what it is.
And you know what it is.
And you know who it be.
FOMG on this bitch, and you know who we be.
You know who we be.
You know who we be.
We be in the street.
Be in the street.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up? Welcome to the Keepers Couple channel. It's Bash.
It's Boogie.
And we out here, baby.
Y'all, we just switched up the names. I'm Bash, she Boogie, but y'all knew that. Right?
And you know that. Because if you know, you like, comment, and subscribed already.
So you already been staying rocking with us.
Y'all?
Y'all. Today we doing story time. And the topic is the time we were homeless. Man, that shit crazy one.
Once upon a time, goddamn.
It was crazy, y'all. But look,
What?
I'm going to let her take it off, and I'm going to add my 2 cents. So go ahead, baby, take it away.
Okay, so how it all started off, you know what I'm saying, moved to Georgia. You know, we from Virginia. Okay, so we moved to Georgia, you know what I'm saying, and I'ma just say things got tight. We were staying in a hotel in Town Suites. And you know how that go.
She transferred, like she was working at Target. She was the only one working at the time. So I had like a whole bunch of interviews lined up, and normally I always get the jobs that I have interviews for because of my experience. So she transferred on basically broken promises. They was like, you can get full-time hours, we'll match your pay, whatever. She get here, it was totally different. So
It's
in-town suites was $1,050 a month. So
I was going to work, you know what I'm saying, at first, for like the first 2 weeks, it was cool. But then, like, that third week, I was only getting like 2 days a week. And they already told me they ain't got that many hours to give or whatever, because, you know, people already got their hours, so, you know, they ain't trying to cut nobody regular hours. I'm like, cool, whatever, you know what I'm saying.
And at the time, I had started working, but you know, you first get a job, you gotta like wait the pay period or check in the hole. So I couldn't really contribute or help until like the following month, basically.
Okay. So basically, rent was due, whatever, the room was due. We ain't had no money, so we ended up being outside. That time, that was the first time we was homeless, and it was a white lady, not on no racist shit, you know what I'm saying? It's a white lady who helped us.
Yeah, we really didn't go
and
far.
Her name was who?
Dusty. Yeah, but we didn't go far. Like, we really wasn't, like,
so
technically.
It was below the hotel, and it was like this security that was below, like.
It was literally connected to the same driveway as the hotel, so, and it was like this, like, business connected to.
And the business was closed, but the business was owned by somebody who she knew, and it was still, like, getting paid for it, so she was able to stay there for free. You know what I'm saying? She was still good at work, and she knew this person.
The owner of the business,
yeah,
she knew him.
Knew him personally.
So she lived out the back of his business. So she was basically homeless herself too, really.
And she seen us outside under the little hotel, because
we know where to go.
In Suites, it's like when you go, I say under the hotel because it's like a ramp, you know what I'm saying, in Atlanta. And the hotel is like on the hill.
On Cheshire Bridge.
And then there's a lower part where, you know what I'm saying, little building is, and then there's a piece where you can actually sit, chill, can't nobody see you. And that's where we was at.
Right. And, like, honestly, y'all, just let y'all know, like, we were homeless by choice. Because, honestly, like, we could have went home.
We could have went home,
but we wanted to make it on our own. We wanted to stay in Georgia. Yeah. We wanted to stay together, and we wanted to make a way. So it's not like we were homeless and on drugs or homeless and down and out. We were homeless because it was honestly by choice, and we wanted to make it from the bottom all the way up, and we did that. So yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. That part, it was under the hotel or whatever. She let us in where she was staying at, and we sleeping on the floor in her room. You know what I'm saying? She was cool with us. We was cool with her, whatever. She was like, I don't know, 40. She was older at the time.
Yeah, she was an older white lady, but she was a DJ, and she worked DJ. Or whatever, and she really didn't have nowhere to go either. Like, it wasn't home. It was like living out of his business.
Gay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she was gay too, so she probably looked out because of that.
And all that, so yeah.
But yeah.
That was the first lady who helped us. The second time we was homeless was because we
moved in with this girl.
Moved to Decatur.
Right.
Okay.
Everybody was like, move to Decatur, it's cheaper. If y'all could afford $1,000, y'all can afford a lot more in Decatur. So we moved to Decatur, not knowing nothing about Georgia. We never moved here or visited here, really. We just up and moved. And that's what we wanted to do. It was about choice, but
yeah,
whatever.
We moved her. And it was through her friend, you know what I'm saying? She was like, y'all could pay me $300 a month or whatever.
Cheap.
And y'all can stay here at my crib. I stay in Decatur because it was close to her job over there. And at the time,
I met her through my job.
I think I wasn't working. It was still like the same scenario, but things was getting caught back up. You know what I'm saying? So she started working. We went to a hotel room again. She said she was paying, you know what I'm saying, however much for the hotel room. And then she was like, y'all can pay me $300 a month. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, I told my friend.
You know what I'm saying, for this and that. And you know what I'm saying, we were still staying in the hotel room because she was making bank at the time. And I ain't had no job.
Yeah, I was working at Buckhead as a chef, so I was making good money.
So, yeah. And
she was like, instead of you living in a hotel, you could just pay me. So we ended up moving to Decatur with her, right? And then, basically, long story short, she wasn't established herself. Like, she had a son that was only 3 months, and we almost took custody.
Basically, we paid and nothing was paid for. If that's how I can put it.
Like, we paid her rent, and then 3 weeks later, we had a sheriff knock on the door saying we was getting evicted. And we like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, it was a shock to us, and we gave you all our money to move in. And then we paid rent on top of that. So we really had nothing. I mean, we had enough, but it wasn't like hotel enough money or go get a new house money. You feel me? It was like we still trying to get established. We only been here like a month and a half. So when we moved in with her, it was basically like a scam. So she took the money, did whatever she wanted, didn't pay the rent, and she was already behind. So we ended up getting put out the house after we paid her and gave her everything. So we was homeless again. And we were still working. We still could have went home. We told our parents our situations, but at the time, I'm like, we're grown. I'm not about to go back home. Been there, done that. We came from Virginia. Why go back? We ain't been homeless for nothing. So we ended up being homeless again. And that time, we was both still working at the time. And we basically saved everything we could, really, until we can afford to get a hotel again. And the checks was coming in consistently.
Started working at Taco Bell.
I was at Burger King.
I think I tried to work at Checkers, but it's too nasty for me. Like,
right,
just too much. Basically. And,
okay, but long story short, that's how this shit happened. But
the third time
I was about to tell them the living situations. So the first time we was homeless,
I'm gonna tell them that.
Oh, okay.
After the third time, so the third time
is
we
a charm.
Homeless, we was in Marietta, Georgia, and
it was on New Year's.
We was in a hotel again.
Yeah, we left Kool-Aid House.
And we was only in a hotel again because when we finally got on our feet from the last time we was homeless, and we've been in a hotel for a lot, okay?
Because we was like, at this point, since we keep getting fucked, we're not depending on nobody else.
It's not that. It was really like we was on and off for like
2 years.
2 years, you know what I'm saying? So we were basically homeless for like 2 years, you know what I'm saying? But
not 2 years straight.
But
it was like
straight.
We'll be out for like 2 weeks, then get a hotel,
then
a month or 4
months. Straight for like
4 months. It was a whole season. I remember
and
that.
And then one time it was like a month, and then one time it was like really just a couple of weeks.
It was just 4th of July to October. I remember that shit. Them 4 months was off for the whole winter.
That was after we left Kool-Aid House because she was unstable, and when we left, we really didn't have much.
Right, we weren't getting hours for real. Like, everybody was cutting hours. It was winter, it was holidays.
We was paying for the bus, we was paying for food. We don't get food stamps, we don't get nothing. We don't get nothing government. So out of our check,
just grinding.
We paying for our phone bill, we paying for food, we paying it. You know what I'm saying? Our home bill. You know
Right, and then hotels, them shits are expensive, y'all. That shit like $400 every 2 weeks. So that shit $800 a month.
It's like,
or
that's more than $800 a month. At the time, you was paying more than
in Atlanta, it was $10.50 a month.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And when you just get to a state that you don't know,
you know what I'm saying?
with no friends, no family, no help.
If you really are
when you
working,
first start in work, you ain't getting hours like that.
They say you know that the money ain't like that, and they tax you. And once they tax you, they really bring home nothing.
And just so y'all know, we came with money. Like when we first came, we had to put $10.50 down on our hotel room. It was a deposit plus our hotel.
We didn't come here broke.
Yeah, she had a job. She was working.
Job, everything. You know what I'm saying? So you think we gonna be good?
And we
in front of the hotel. We not thinking we gonna be hotel to hotel to hotel to hotel.
Right. We were still staying on top of our bills.
You know what I'm saying? We still good. You know what I'm saying? We still happy. We still, you know what I'm saying? We in a home now. We straight. But
yeah, it took a couple years.
That third time we was homeless, we was outside for about a month. It wasn't long. It was about 3 weeks almost. It was almost a month. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it was short term. Yeah. And then somebody ended up helping us, and we started paying them like a rooming house type.
Right.
So, yeah, that's
and that was cool too.
We was in Marietta, we was in the hotel. We left the hotel because we couldn't pay for the hotel. At the time, we was trying to...
It wasn't worth the money, honestly. We could pay for it, but it wasn't worth the money.
The hotel had bugs and roaches. And
it was disgusting. It was ghetto. It was trifling, and it was asking for a lot.
Like, we didn't have much,
and so we was like, we'd rather keep our money
than stay outside. You know what I'm saying?
And after being homeless twice, we was like, we could take this money a third time, save, kick up, and find better.
It was crazy.
That was every time we was homeless, it was by choice.
Bugs. I felt like so gross. The roaches and bugs.
Minus the roommate fucking up, but yeah,
it was nasty.
Yeah, the hotel wasn't worth my money. Like, I wasn't comfortable. I couldn't sleep. Like,
I got a story to tell you. That's another story
for
another video. Cause that had to be my worst time.
We'll tell them in a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them in another video.
Yeah, they know what's up. But yeah, anyways, y'all, we was homeless 3 times. Now we're in the home. We're stable. We're in Georgia. We've been here 3 years from Virginia. So yeah, the first time we was homeless, yes, it was by choice. We could have went home back to Virginia. We didn't want to. Second time we was homeless because our roommate was unstable. It was like a scam, but we didn't know. But we still didn't want to go home, so we. And that second time,
we hustled it. I went to jail.
Yeah.
9/11. I went to jail 9/11.
It was like we was cursed that whole year.
I've been in there for 6 days. Everything was just cursed that day. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I come back stronger than the motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was hard because she was still outside and shit.
Right, she was locked up. I was still outside. She got locked up because we was arguing. Somebody heard us arguing in the tent and reported us. And then the cop said since he got called out there, he had to take somebody. So they took her for arguing with me outside, homeless in the tent. So
it was stressful. That's all I'm gonna say. But
yeah,
we still here. We still kicking. Yeah. And yeah, we love y'all. And we gonna come back with another video with, you know what I'm saying, this story.
Yeah, just a story time, because we really don't do story times. And we try to keep y'all interested. We always do challenges, parodies, stuff like that. So here's a story time for y'all.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned. We love y'all. Y'all know that. And, you got anything to say?
Nah, y'all be safe.
Yeah, be safe. Take care of yourself. And each other.
Yeah.